put up 5K on this 1v1, and I was up. We were playing the 9. I was up like 7-3. I took the L, lost the 5K.
You put up 5K like you were actually playing 1v1.
Yeah, I was playing 1v1.
Oof.
What were you guys' most down bad moments, either on or off the court?
This is Droppin Dimes. Let's talk about it.
Down bad. Everybody be there. I want to hear from y'all. For you, you got something to get off your chest.
Yeah, Friga, talk about it. Talk about it, Friga.
Okay. This happened recently, okay? I put up 5K on this 1v1, and I was up. We were playing the 9. I was up like 7-3.
Oof.
He came back.
Oh, wait, you put up 5K like you were actually playing the 1v1.
Yeah, I was playing 1v1. So that sucked. You know, I was talking all shit. It was like 7-3, came back, and I took the L, lost the 5K. It burned. Now, that was for like a series, so it was okay.
Yeah.
We were recording, whatever. Another one on the court in college, I was going to get a defensive rebound. You know, like when you go to get a defensive rebound and your back is turned to all the offensive players coming to crash the offensive board and get the ball and just, yeah, that happened to me. I went up, 2 hands and everything. Looking, balls like right in my hands and everything, and just they grab it out of my hands and boom, and I just boom fall right down to the ground. It was bad.
Oh, you fell on the ground?
Yeah, it was bad. I have to find the footage. I should post it. I'll post it on Instagram if I find it for sure.
Yeah, my down bad moment, almost depressing, right? So this is in high school, playing ball, senior year, right? I have about 10 Division I offers on the line. Okay.
Damn.
I'm just scoping it out.
That's
scoping
crazy. Wow. What a flex.
10 Division I offers, right? And we're playing this team. It's a rival. We're in this tournament. This is a preseason tournament. Okay. They suck every year. Like, they're terrible. We beat them by 40 every time. In this game, their objective, like their game plan was to get me under my skin, like get me mad, right? So the whole game, they're just hacking me, doing everything they can to just piss me off, get me out of my rhythm, get me out of my zone. And I'm not going to lie. There's 2 places, actually 1 place on earth where I actually get mad enough to want to fight people. Like, I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. But when I'm on the basketball court, when I was in my prime, like that was the only time where I could think mentally where I could want to actually physically hurt somebody, right? Just, you know, just that competitive edge, right? So long story short, I'm going up for a dunk, right? We're up 25, going up for a dunk, and this dude just takes out my legs. Just takes them out for no reason. And I wanted to fight so bad. Like, I just wanted to fight, right? So it was weird. Like, I got clipped. The way I fell was like, as soon as I get up, I'm just going to rock this dude. It, we're up 30, like the game's over. Like, I'm just gonna get. So he's like right here, and I go to swing, and as I'm swinging, I'll never forget this. I just think if I connect, I'm done. Like this, like it's wraps for me. All like there's college scouts in the stands. Like, it's a big tournament. I can't do that. So I purposely, like, I swear to God, I purposely missed and hit the wall as hard as I could. And what I did was I ended up fracturing my hand in that moment. Okay? So the adrenaline's going through. I punched the wall. I'm like, f***ing refs, like, get this out of here. He's been fouling me all game, whatever. So I go to the free throw line, and all this adrenaline, right? I just hit the wall. I'm like, yeah, all right, I didn't hit him. I'm good. I look at my hand, bro, and my pinky was like it just looked shorter. So I'm like, dude, I'm like, I'm done. Like, I think I broke my hand. But, like, I can't tell people that my hand's broken right now, because if I do, they're going to know it's from me punching the wall like a dumbass and looking like I got anger problems and So I go to take a free throw and I airball it. And everyone's like, airball. And I'm just like, yo, this is bad, right? And then I make the second one, which is crazy enough, and I call a timeout. I didn't even, I just straight up called a timeout after. So we go in the timeout, and I said, Coach, our next out of bounds play, I'm telling the team like, hey, let's run the alley-oop play, right? Because in my head, I'm like, I need to go for a dunk so I can make it look like my hand got caught in the rim. This is how like calculated I was in this moment, because I needed to like have a story as to why my hand is broken. So literally, it's just so crazy how this worked out. There was a turnover. It's an out of bounds play. The play went perfectly. I catch an alley-oop. I dunk it. I fucking slam it as hard as I can. And then I'm just like, my hand. And I get subbed out. And like, then that was it, right? So then I tell coach like, oh, my fingers got caught in in the rim. Like I f***ed my hand up. I was out. I go home and my dad was like, do you think I'm f***ing stupid? I know you punched like you broke it from punching that wall. Like we're not dumb. And to this day, that season, I had to tell all the coaches like, yeah, he has a broken hand, and I missed the entire senior season.
Wow.
I missed the entire senior season. I lost every single offer on the table except one, which is my dad's or Roberts. They were the only school that kept it. Every other school was like, I need to go to a prep school. You know, Wichita State was one of them. You know what I'm saying? And so that was a down bad moment for me. Like, it was just like, and I tried to come back early. It was just my hand. It was my shooting hand. So there was just no hope for me. And, you know,
wow.
Yeah, man, it was a tough time, and it was a hard lesson. And since then, I've just never gotten angry in a game, or if I do, it's, you know, it's one of those moments, right?
Has there been an instance where you've ever like lost your cool like that, Friga? Because you seem like the most chillax dude ever. So have you had a moment where you're like, yeah, I'm pissed?
I think a lot of people can agree, but like, I just hate getting hit in my face. Like, and it's something about it just like, you know, pisses you off. I was actually at the park the other day. Ironically enough, I was in Detroit, Michigan. I was playing in Detroit, right down in the city. And I was just driving for a layup. And like 3 people just come in. Like, we're at the park, so it's like, you're not going to score here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just try to drive, and someone like swipes down, and their like forearm just catches me right in my nose. And a year before this, I caught an elbow to the nose in DC and broke it, like snapped my nose. And then to this day, like it's still like a little messed up. I went to like the ENT, the ear, nose, and throat and everything. Just still working on it to this day. And just happened like a week ago, and I was just like, I didn't talk to anybody for like 2 hours, even at the run. I was just very upset. I was like pissed off, you know. Recently, I played a McDonald's All-American one-on-one, and I was playing like some pretty aggressive defense because I was trying to like hold my own. This kid's really good. He's like 6'8", really, really tough.
Damn.
And I just like kind of pressed up on him a little bit, had my hand on his hip really close to him, and he just like purposely like throws a mean shoulder at me, and it hits me right in the face, and I was just like, And then right when I'm like, he drives right past me, so I take a hold of his arm, and I just fall to the ground and pull him with me. And I regretted it right away. Like, I felt really bad because it wasn't my intention to like be a part of possibly ending his career. I made sure it was like more of a basketball foul than anything. I just didn't want him to score. So yeah, there's moments I've gotten pissed off.
I guess this is a fantastic transition to ask you guys, what are your biggest I'm him moments on the court? Like, I've seen so many clips of both of you guys.
There's 2 that always stand out to me, like that I have done. There was this one in Philly. It's actually the same day that happened that you're talking about, Mo. I don't know what got into me. Actually, White Hennessy got into me. I took a shot after I did this. It was the craziest thing I've ever done. I did like a double behind the back Jamal Crawford move and then pulled it back, then crossed over and hezzied, and the guy jumped, so I threw it off the glass and caught it one arm and dunked it. Damn. And it was like, it was wild. And then I like ran around the court while the whole crowd's chasing me, and I grabbed somebody's White Hennessy and got down on one knee and like chugged like 2 or 3 shots worth. And definitely, I was definitely like, damn, I'm him.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yo, that's crazy. That's like, yo, if I hit a move like that, Yeah, that's my NBA finals. I'm retiring from basketball. Kris, I know you have a story.
So I'm at Oral Roberts, and I'm a redshirt freshman, right? So red shirts, they don't travel, right? You're not like playing or anything. Like it's you just there. You're there for practice, developing, right? But because my team at this time, we were very good, but everybody just kept getting hurt. Like all the centers, like all the big men, like torn ACLs, like crazy shit. Somebody had a disc issue. Like it was to the point where they were like begging me to drop my red shirt. And I'm like, bruh, we're in the conference tournament. I didn't play all season. Like, why would I waste my eligibility for like a conference tournament? I'm sorry. Like, I'll be on the scout team and like travel with y'all to practice, but like, I'm not playing. And I got so much hate for this too, but that's another story. But anyway, so I was like, okay, I'll travel or whatever, just so like I love playing on the scout team. Like that was always fun to me. And one practice, I got to be the all-star of the team, right? So the coach was like, okay, Kris, I think you're ready to like, you know, be the player the best player on the other team on the scout, right? So anytime I got the ball, I cooked, right? Like I just go at it. And I don't know what was in, I don't know if it's because I ate a good breakfast that morning or what, but I just did not miss, bro. Like it was crazy. And I'm getting the chills just thinking about it. But so I'm going against the starters, and it was Coach Sutton, right? He's yelling at them because I just like they can't stop me, and it's like, you're letting this redshirt freshman cook y'all. And there was one play where I'm coming off the baseline to get a rebound, and I jump as high as I can, and I actually grab it, bro. Like I thought I levitated, but it's because like I put my hand on the center shoulder. And I cocked it back, slammed it, and I'm not even kidding you, bro. My legs are on his shoulders, and he carried me out of bounds, and the practice went crazy. Coach, like, he shut down the practice. Like, it was over. He's like, nah, I can't watch any more of this. Y'all are just gonna have to, like, we'll come back tomorrow. This is done. Like, he's like, I have to end it off that. And then he pulls me to the side. And this is what made me feel like him. It wasn't even all that. It was like this guy, Coach Sutton, all-American coach. He's like, Kris, you know, after today, you're gonna be that guy. And I promise if you stay here play all 4 years, you're gonna be an All-American. I can guarantee you that. And then like from that moment on, like that's when I was like, damn, bro, like, yeah, I'm him. You know, like I'm gonna be the man.
I think it's time we transition over to TikTok time. Honestly,
It's
Friga,
TikTok
your last
time.
segment is gonna be a TikTok too. From being real, that was beautiful. First one, we're gonna start off with: what NBA team would you want to be drafted by today?
No roster changes. I would love to be drafted by the Denver Nuggets because I think they will go.
Goodness.
I think they will go back to back, and I'd love to be a champion. Let's go.
You stole the words right out of my mouth, Kris. I was gonna say the Nuggets as well. I feel like I would like to play as a part of that system. I would be running off as many screens as possible, cutting back door for Jokic. He don't even have to throw me the ball.
I love team basketball too. Nuggets are a great answer. So team like the Spurs, they cheeks right now, but they will be nice. Team like the Warriors, just
I would
ball
never
movement.
want to play for the Spurs, bro. That city, like you got to look at the city. F the coach, f the org. The city is ass. It is boring. There is nothing to do in San Antonio except eat churros and play basketball. That is it.
What NBA star would you hate to play with? Is there any star you're like, oh man, I wouldn't want to play with him? Me personally, I would hate to play with LeBron James. Every single night that he has a bad game or you play with him in a semi-important game, spotlight is on you. You miss a wide open three, you're getting death threats the next day to your mom, your wife, your kids, your dad, your neighbors, everyone who's facilitated, anyone who's has any relatability to you. They're done, and you're probably
Listen. You know what I say to that, Mo? You know what I say to that? Don't be ass. Just don't be ass. And then you like, make your shots, bro. Like, just make a shot, bro. Like, just don't miss. Like, and you're fine. Like, you know?
That's tough.
No, I feel you on that. I think there's like you're through a microscope when you play with LeBron, but I don't know, because like some players' tendencies, like for a minute, I would say Westbrook, just because I think like under pressure and like late game situations, he has brain farts, which would frustrate me. Dude, I wouldn't want to play for the Rockets at all. I don't really like their style of play. I don't know. I think they're a chucking team.
Fitness type ball.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. Like, nah, I'm good.
Another team off the top of my head that I would hate playing for, only because he don't play, has to be the Pelicans. Zion doesn't play ever. It's like, bro, like, what are we doing at this point if you're not being the monster that you're supposed to be?
Yeah,
that sucks.
There's a lot of, now that I think about it, there's a lot of players that I feel like I wouldn't really want to play with, just due to like off
be
court.
on a team with.
Yeah, like just because of off court stuff, or just like the way they carry themselves, you know.
The Nuggets is the only correct answer here. The only correct answer. Like I would be asking Jokic if I could fly out to Serbia.
I think the Warriors. I think the Warriors are a good squad to play with.
Okay,
perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that is a great time for me to say, guys, I'm Kristopher London. I'm here with Mo and Friga. We just dropped some dimes. That's it. See y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.